More of that quality competition. Caden Clucky and Northwood taking on Maumee, and the Panthers would pounce early on, working it outside to Caden Brown. Third of his 3 threes for the senior. Maumee leading by 9 in the second quarter. After halftime, Northwood begins to find their range. Pass out to Ethan Clare. Junior connects from distance. Rangers now in front by 2 and playing solid defense. Mason Smith forces the turnover. Outlet pass ahead to Clare for the lane. Junior with a dozen. Northwood wins 47-45. Clucky 17 leads all scorers as the Rangers find their second half groove.
We've been in a lot of games this year where we win at a halftime either up or it's a close game and we fell. So I told my teammates, put your head in the game, keep playing, and let's go out here and win. So that's exactly what we did, and we executed the right way and did everything our coaches told us to do and came out victorious.
We're going to keep it going with the MLK Showcase. This time it's St. Francis and Liberty Center. Clock winding down in the first. Vince Ferguson beats the buzzer. The Knights with a 3-point lead after 1. In the second half, Aiden Hammondtree drives baseline for the bucket, puts the Tigers on top. Later, Jamison Heck turning some defense into offense. Heck with a game-high 14 points. We head to the fourth quarter, and the Knights just take over. Elvis Soroka from behind the arc. St. Francis wins 56-42 with 3 in double figures.
Every win is a good win, coming off a tough loss against St. John's. We had to get back in it, We had to go to practice, get our work in, and not lose twice in a row. Just toughness, physical and mental. We had to come out, we had to play hard. We knew what we had to do. We just had to execute.
Brad Woznicki and Corey Slovak break it down.
Well, one of the things we love about this MLK Showcase is the fact that we get to see some matchups you wouldn't often see. Starting out with Maumee versus Northwood, and in that game, the third quarter is where Northwood opened things up.
They did. They survived a slow start, got their transition game going, and then Caden Clucky really took over. He was really good today.
Yeah, Caden Clucky also got some help in that second half. Northwood, at the end of the day, finished with 3 players in double figures. They need that balance going forward.
They did. They're going to have a tough road to hoe in the TAC, so getting that win today maybe gives them a little momentum as the schedule gets really difficult coming up this week for them.
Then we turned our attention to the NWOAL versus track matchup. Liberty Center, a team that got their season going just a month ago after that run to the state Final Four in football. They were right there at halftime, but the Knights opened things up in the third quarter of this game.
They sure did. They knocked down some three-pointers. They made a nice little adjustment on defense to go to a 1-2-2 zone, stretched it out a little bit to maybe save themselves some foul trouble. That kind of turned things around for them. They were able to open up a double-digit lead.
And no surprise, Jamison Heck led the scoring for St. Francis, finishing with 14 points. Taylor Sanders had 13, but Ryan Coop was special in this one with the work he did, scoring and rebounding.
He was good from the beginning. He took on Liberty Center's size and physicality, controlled rebounds, finished shots. There was a reason why he was our player of the game today.
Well, for Liberty Center now, they'll get back to NWOAL play when they take on Swanton on the road. While St. Francis, the rest of the way, it's all about the track. Next up for the Knights, they've got Central Catholic.